What is good, everybody? You know who I am, the Supreme Soup, and I hope y'all doing well. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. I have had some thoughts that I want to share with you, with the world, with the YouTube community about music and how I feel about it. Being that I am an artist, you would expect that I'm the type of person who is listening to every artist out right now. But I was scrolling through Twitter and I noticed something today where a barrage of artists are releasing music, being that it's Friday right now, and there's artists like Conway the Machine, there's Young Thug, there's a whole bunch of people, a whole bunch of artists putting out music, and everyone being excited about it. And I realized I'm really not excited about anything. Since I stopped doing reaction videos, I haven't been paying close attention to new releases as much as usual. And I think this might have something to do with me being an artist and me only focusing on my music right now. I'm working on new music. I'm always working on new music. Right now I'm in that crucial creative stage where I'm making beats. I haven't written anything yet. I'm just making new beats, getting new inspiration, laying down the foundation of my next project. And I don't really have time to think about what new artists are putting out music. And I'm wondering if this is an artist related issue or if this is just a me thing. I know there are a lot of artists, a lot of rappers who are on every release. They're paying attention to everything every other rapper is doing at the time. And I find myself a little bit clueless as to what's going on, especially since the reaction videos have slowed down and I've been doing pretty much videos like this where I just talk or review and not react. So the Megan Thee Stallion craze, I'm still crazy about Megan. Don't get me wrong. She a baddie. I'm not rushing to be one of the first people to see one of her videos, or the same goes with anything else that's trending at the time of release. I'm very stuck. I'm very set in my ways of what artists I'm excited about, what artists I want to watch and keep track of. And it's a very small list these days. It basically boils down to whoever I was listening to 10, 15, 20 years ago. And that includes people like Nas, people like Rakim, if he even plans on putting out anything new, Wu-Tang, Bone Thugs and Harmony. The artists that I like to listen to, new artists, is basically only the top of the pyramid, the top of the glacier, tip of the glacier. A-list artists, Eminem, Drake, maybe Lil Wayne, maybe Nicki, maybe definitely Kendrick, definitely J. Cole. Those are the artists that I keep track of. And I don't know, I personally just don't have interest in any upcoming artists, which may be hypocritical, being that I myself am an artist who is still considered to be at the beginning stages, if you can even call it that, still in that development stage, trying to break through, trying to get to that next level. But artists like me, I'm not paying attention to. I don't know why. They are my peers, and I don't know if I should or if I shouldn't. I'm so stuck in that creative phase that I think that's what kind of makes me just focus on myself. I'd rather just go back and listen to my old music, as cringy as it can be. Anything before the Mandela effect, I'm not particularly into. And I'm just trying to find new ways to step my game up, make my next album sound better than the last, and try to be the best possible version of myself. And that could potentially be why I don't really have any interest in any new upcoming artists, any big names right now, whatever they're putting out. I'm basically like, yo, if somebody's putting something out right now I should care about, I'll catch up to it. I'll listen to it, I don't know, a month or two from now, maybe later this year, maybe a year from now. But I see no reason to rush to listen to the new Young Thug or the new Playboy Cardi, whose album I still haven't listened to. I don't really care to listen to. Every Friday new music comes out, and I don't know how y'all keep up. Maybe you're just you're not musicians, and you have the capacity to think about music in that way. I'm thinking about it so much I don't even have I don't want to think about it. I don't want to think about other artists. I want to think about me and what I'm going to do, and not get stuck listening to this one person and inadvertently bite off their style and end up sounding like them. I want to sound like me. I want to sound like the Supreme Soup. And I guess that's just where I'm at right now. Trying to figure out my way, trying to figure out this next project, figure out how to promote it, how to get to that next level, how to get it to be bigger than anything I've ever released before. And it's tough. You never know exactly what's going to hit and what's not going to hit. I just don't have time to pay attention to what the next man is doing. And that's how it is. But let me know what you think. Do you think I am a little bit too encapsulated in myself? Do you think I shouldn't worry about what other people are doing? Are you an artist yourself and find yourself in the same predicament where you don't care about what other artists are putting out quite as much as a typical music fan would? Let me know in the comments how you can relate to this situation. I want to get some opinions on this. Comment below and make sure you subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. A lot of good stuff coming soon. Over here are my channels, this one and the Supreme Soup. My Patreon is in the description if you wanted to donate or become a patron just to get some benefits. Big shout out to Savan. Thank you for becoming a patron. New patrons, I appreciate you all. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned, more coming soon. Peace.